Angela Rayner is no stranger to making a fool of herself on national television, and we know the Labour government are full of lies and have been lying since day one. However, I can't quite get over this video clip of Angela Rayner. In today's video, we will be watching a clip of a lying Angela Rayner speak with so much conviction that it has now led her to being brutally humiliated worldwide. Not only that, but we will also go over all of the latest news from up and down the country. Angela Rayner called Nigel Farage a conspiracy theorist at the end of July for saying there were questions to answer about the Southport terror attack. As Deputy Prime Minister, it is highly likely she knew it was no such thing. He was right. The government knew the details regarding the Al-Qaeda manual but kept it from the public, no doubt to avoid stirring up community tensions. Have a watch of this clip of Angela plain-faced lying and gaslighting in an interview. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for your incredible support. To celebrate, we're giving away £1,000 to 10 lucky winners, £100 each. Here's how to enter. Subscribe to our channel. Like this post. Drop your postcode in the comments. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers, we'll randomly select the winners. Don't miss your chance to be part of the £1,000 giveaway. Start now, and it could be you.
The real concern for me with this, and it's happening time and time again now as well, is that before the facts are known, even before the family and the victims know the facts, people are jumping to conclusions. Now, can you imagine if you're in those circles, you want the answers, you want to know why is this happening?
But also imagine your horror, your most desperate moment of your life being piggybacked by people in order to cause trouble. Now, I think it's pretty clear that one of the people doing the piggybacking was Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage put out a statement online yesterday, and as ever when he does this, he skirts around the hard language, but he speaks in a code that his supporters understand, that anyone with ears and a brain understands. And the code is, I'm making this about me, I'm making this about immigration, I'm making this about fight for your country, all of that kind of language, that nationalistic and worse language. He's a race baiter, isn't he?
I just think I've had my issues with Nigel Farage. In previous elections, you can find footage of me taking Nigel Farage on about that poster that he did that time, you know, trying to stir up
with the row of people behind him.
With the row of people trying to stir up problems and troubles.
And he's an MP now.
I know, and that is the point really. As a member of Parliament, he must understand that you have a level of responsibility. You're a community leader. You're elected to represent your constituency, and therefore you have a level of responsibility with that. And it's not to stoke up what conspiracy theories or what you think might have happened or lean it into what you think. Actually, there's a responsibility to say the police are doing a difficult job. Local authorities, all of the services that are on the ground, we want to establish facts as soon as possible, and we have a responsibility to hold the community together and say, let's get the facts, and then let's look at what the actual solutions are and what we can do about the horrific situation that we find ourselves in, not to stir up these, fake news online. And I think that that's really painful for people who are in those circumstances as well, that are caught up in a trauma that instantly happened. Their whole world has changed. They need the support of the family liaison officers. They need the police to be talking to them first. And they need the support of those agencies. That what they don't need to do is see online that what's happened to them is somehow being debated about what could have been or couldn't have been.
Is it time to look at the legitimacy of the English Defence League? The police said before these events...
This is how people reacted as the clip has resurfaced. This user said she would have been briefed as Deputy PM. I cannot believe I am saying that Rayner is Deputy PM. Another user commented, the meme of the only thing separating a conspiracy theory from the truth is about 6 months continues to ring true. Never fails. L said, yes, Angela Rayner, we never forget, right? One user said, it's so disgraceful, this stuff. It's beyond words. Mark said, Labour always happy to lie. How can anyone trust them? Stuart added, it's not a conspiracy theory anymore, is it? Or misinformation? So let our people go from jail. Another user said, shock. Same old Labour. Lies, lies, and more lies. One more user said, it just proves what we all knew. Labour aren't interested in protecting anyone but themselves, and when challenged, they find themselves out of their depth. Nothing has changed. Children died, people wanted answers, and they got lies. Starmer must go. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. In other news, a 14-year-old boy has been arrested on suspicion of murder after a 12-year-old died in a brutal stabbing in Birmingham. West Midlands Police reported that the boy was discovered with serious injuries near Scribers Lane, Hall Green, just after 3 p.m. on Tuesday. He was swiftly taken to the hospital but sadly succumbed to his injuries. The force added that his family has been informed and is being supported by specially trained officers. West Midlands Police stated, "We are continuing to appeal for any information which could help in our investigation. We have set up our major incident public portal, where members of the public can submit photos or video evidence." Detective Inspector Joe Davenport from the West Midlands Police Major Crime Unit said the force is urgently reviewing CCTV and speaking to witnesses to understand what happened, why, and who was responsible. Police have urged anyone in the area who might have witnessed the incident or recorded any part of it to come forward as soon as possible. The horrific stabbing occurred on the same day MPs were told that the current ban on knife sales to under 18s has not been effective. Following the Southport attack last July, it was revealed that Axel Ruda Cubana, the murderer, was able to easily purchase a knife on Amazon despite being a 17-year-old with prior violent convictions. In the comments, Home Secretary A.E.T. Cooper said, "That's a total disgrace, and it must change. We will bring in stronger measures to tackle knife sales online in the Crime and Policing Bill this spring." Lastly, Princess Kate's recovery was reportedly harder than initially thought, according to a royal insider. As the Princess of Wales announced she has entered a new chapter in her cancer journey, Kate, 43, shared her relief at being in remission after her treatments. During her first solo engagement since 2023 at the Royal Marsden Hospital in London, she reflected on her chemotherapy journey. The insider revealed, "She has drawn a line under the last year and can move forward. The word remission is such a positive one to use, and it just feels like a veil has been lifted." In her statement on January 14, the princess acknowledged the challenges of adjusting to her new normal while focusing on recovery. A source close to the royal household shared, "It has been a tough journey, harder than we perhaps thought. For the princess, family, her husband and children are more important than anything else." Kate plans to maintain a similar pace of royal engagements as in late 2024 while making a gradual return to her duties. What are your thoughts on today's discussions? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content.